So this is going to be like a 5 or 10 minute video just to update you watching. I'm lying down because I'm really tired. Not like sleepy tired, but just like low energy. I did 100 hex bar squats last night at the end of my workout. And I think it made my legs really heavy. Also, and my back. Also, I drank omega tea this morning, which the purpose of the omega tea is to pull material out of the intestine. My last update, which was basically day 1, I talked about how when I pooped it out, worms were in the poop. There's other stuff that this omega tea is supposed to pull out. I'll just show you because slightly lightheaded, slight headache, probably from the coffee that I've been drinking. The low energy is from training, not eating, and cleansing. I'm in a fasting group, and the creator of the group, Chris, he's a breatharian, and he said that when you're getting these cleansing reactions like headache, low energy, yada yada yada, it's the body healing itself. So today's day 2. I feel like I need to get to day 3 before I can, I don't know, start to see benefits, results. It takes 3 days, right, to start to get into autophagy. Here's the omega tea. It goes in 1/4 teaspoon at a time. And when I say it goes in, I mean that I put that in a jar with water, 16 to 24 or more ounces of water, and I shake that up and drink it. It's a powder. But when it comes out, it's poop. And supposedly you're able to tell when you take this stuff how long your transit time of food is. Food's only supposed to last 12 to 24 hours in your intestine. And then, it gets pooped out. But if it stays too long, it starts to break down into mold, fungus, and yeast, just like everything does in this world. And then you get these symptoms. I definitely wanted to come on, although I didn't feel like it. So just bear with me. There's things I want to talk about. Let me go turn this guy off on my computer, and then I'll show you a little bit of a...
Because it is free. Control is the opposite of freedom. So,
I'll show you a little bit of, let's see. What I need... Alright, I guess I don't have it. I was looking for a diagram. I'll just use my computer. So what I'll do is I'll just show you like why I'm fasting, and then that'll basically be it. Okay. Really? Alright, so digestive system. Open image in new tab. And there we go. Alright, so what happens is, if you don't eat Life Food Certified, by the way, I updated my website, lifefoodcertified.com. All the menu items are on the top, and then the links that I had are down below. So you could scroll down, you see right on the home page the ingredients list, the library, and then the contact. Everything else is on the top. There's dino scales, there's dino cheese, there's dino tracks, and it's all labeled easy to understand because, you know, people might not know what dino scales are. So I put cheese, I put crackers, that's for the tracks. I put bread, that's for the buns, chocolate, ice cream, formulas, and menu cleanse. So anyway, you have to clean up your menu first because... Hey Rick, how am I doing? Yeah, I just kind of gave a brief intro. Very low energy for a couple of reasons. The omega tea and the fact that I worked out yesterday, and then also I'm not having any calories. So I'm on day 2, no calories. If you want to cleanse, the first thing is you have to switch your menu to a Life Food certified menu, and I can help with that with free consulting. Then we're going to get into cleanse. This page is blank right now. Oh, maybe it's not. I got to update this part. First I got the framework, and then I'll get back into the details. So we cleanse from the top down. We cleanse from the top down, and so the first part... hold on. This camera... Okay. We cleanse from the top down. So you start with the Life Food certified menu right here. Boom. And that's going to prevent you from, you know, getting more exaggerated symptoms. You still got to cleanse though. Don't just think that you're going to start eating better and everything's okay. You'll have a honeymoon effect, which is when you stop taking in the poisons. But you still could be putting fuel in a system that's, you know, not functioning properly. So step 1, Life Food certified menu. Step 2 is the liver and gallbladder flush. And I've done that live on YouTube and stuff, so you can see how that's done. But it's a process of flushing stones from the liver and the gallbladder, and that's the organ that produces bile. So if you didn't know, all your blood filters through the liver, and the junk that comes out is turned into bile, and it's stored in the gallbladder, so that when you eat, if you could see down in here, let me see, can I zoom in? What if I do Control Plus? There we go. If you can see down here, the opening of the bile bladder connects where the small intestine and the stomach meet. So the food comes out of the stomach, and then it's combined with bile to go through the small intestine. Problem is, because of the modern lifestyle, the liver is all filled with stones. And let me see if I actually have those. I'm going to go to my Life Food certified email. I think I emailed myself. Here you go. Gallstones from Jub Picks. So these are giant stones. I've never seen a stone this big. I think it's same as this one. This is a dinner plate. So over 2 weeks on Jub's original program, there was 3 flushes in a row. I've been flushing since 2006, so I've probably done 50 flushes. The liver, you know, it gets filled up again because we live far away from nature, you know. So the menu, the air, the water, everything is just piling toxins on us, and the liver cleans the blood and turns that into bile. And these stones will come back, but once you learn how to do this program, you can continually flush yourself every year. It's like you use your liver as a kitchen sponge to clean up the mess, to do healing, and then you squeeze it out, and then you can clean some more, and then you squeeze it out, and then you can clean some more, etc., etc., etc. So once you clean your liver out, you'll have an optimized digestion all the way into the intestine. So there's stages. There's the Life Food Certified, like I said. Number 1, Life Food Certified menu. Number 2, liver and gallbladder flush. If you don't flush your liver and gallbladder, food's going to take too long to evacuate. Anytime after 12 to 24 hours, you're going to have mold, fungus, and yeast getting in here, coming out of the food. The food literally breaks down into that stuff. Now, there's a third, 1, 2, 3. There's a third part of the cleanse, which is the parasite and intestinal cleanse. The parasite and intestinal cleanse is basically clearing out the lining of the intestine. It's called the false lining. It's like a mucoid plaque. You're supposed to have a garden of healthy bacteria lining your intestine. It becomes sticky. It becomes like mucus. It gets hardened over the years like a booger. You know, imagine a booger, imagine a scab. This takes time. Once you clean out the liver and gallbladder, you also have to clean the intestine. And that's where I am. Right down here, where the small intestine connects to the large intestine. You see this section here, this is where all your neurotransmitters are made. But here, I have a situation called leaky gut. And it could be at different places in the intestine. My major part is the last last part of the small intestine where it connects to the large intestine, and then the large intestine itself down in here, it's like a corner. You know, it's like a pocket that when I push on it, it goes gurgle, because there's this area got totally overgrown with fungus, and this part is cracked. It's like a wart all over. It's like warts and cracked skin, like athlete's foot, and a dried up dog's nose that cracks, and it's got like shit growing on it. And then here, the large intestine for me, I can tell, is very pale. It doesn't have good blood flow. It's like a dying muscle. But I'm getting it back, guys. I'm going to get my health back. I haven't eaten in, like I said, 10 days. And now I'm on to the... Now I'm on to the strict water fasting. And the omega tea, which, you know, now that I completely emptied out over the last 10 days, the omega tea is really, I think, going to get in there and pull out all the shit that's not supposed to be there. On Jub's program, it takes 2 weeks of doing this. I was told to do 21 days of strict water fasting, but I'm going to do the omega tea not every day, because it doesn't come out right away. Like, I drank it this morning. So I gotta wait till that comes out. Then I'm gonna wait a day to rest, and then I'm gonna have more omega tea. So that's my update. Let me just try to think if there's anything else I want to mention. I just took some yohimbe because I was so tired I couldn't even talk on the camera. And I do want to go to the fitness gym across the street, because my membership's about to end in October, and I want to see if I can talk to somebody that I met there, that I opened. Anyway, I'm just gonna try and do like bodybuilding stuff at the gym. So, as a product review, the only thing that I'm doing is this anabolic steroid from Dr. Joe. Let me flip the camera around so you can. So this is anabolic steroid. This is the only thing I'm taking over the next 2-3 weeks because I want to make a product review for Dr. Joe. I want to say, you know, I didn't do anything except anabolic steroid over these 3 weeks, and this is my body transformation. So that's why I'm going to the bodybuilding, you know, the fitness gym to do bodybuilding today. Basically, my inflammation down here in the quadrant is pressing on the bottom right quadrant of my abs. That inflammation deep in my hip is pressing on the nerve, the psoas muscle, and the nerve that goes all the way up my spine. So I have a whole bunch of tightness on the right side in my neck. You know, I have compressed discs from fighting, bone spurs, and I just need to loosen up by getting rid of the inflammation. I need to loosen this up, and then I think I'll be able to fight hard, not have to like worry about my neck, not have to worry about my injuries, just be able to fight. And my plan is to go all around and challenge people to fight me under my new rules, under my new scoring system, which you can see on masterluki.com. It's no head contact, no finishing, points for action instead of damage. I believe that's my ticket to make it in this world. And so everything I'm doing is for that, so that I can get rich and famous and get back with my kids. You know, it's the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life is losing my kids. And it's because, you know, I let their mom leave, and I haven't given her any money over the years except the minimal child support that I'm required by law. And so she hasn't really given me access. She hasn't gone out of her way to give me access. Plus, I was a little crazy when I first left UFC because of the brain injury. And so that didn't help things. But I gotta believe that everything happens for a reason. And so God wanted me to create the League of Champions. It's like ultimate fighting without people killing each other. So I think there's a lot of potential. I'm going for it 100%. I want to help people. I want to help people by giving them a job in my company. Like my son, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is write, according to Brian Tracy, a billionaire goals list. It's 10 things, and I write it every day, and it's usually the same 10, but there's one or two that kind of get rotated. Number one always is a private jet with my son Zach as the pilot. He's in flight school now. He's a junior in high school. He goes to a special school in the morning and then to his regular public school at night, in the afternoon. He wants to be a pilot. And I realize that he's going to be flying away from me and I'll never see him. And all these years, 15 years, I've just been hanging on to this belief that I'll be able to get rich and famous and get my kids back. So when I found out he's going to flight school, I said, holy fuck, he's going away. And then, you know, my coping strategy is to believe that I can get a private jet. And maybe it doesn't seem like I really believe it, but I'm desperate. It's my only hope. And I'm going to go for it. But I kind of get off on these tangents and then I forget where I was going with it. So, body transformation from the anabolic steroid, healing my neck and back so I can fight. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then the weekends I have free. Only Monday, Wednesday, Friday I'm at Pinpoint, my regular gym where I'm promoting the next league event. I'm still gonna do at least one more at Pinpoint, because that's what I got right now as far as a venue, and I haven't sold it out yet, so I want to do that. I'm gonna do that, and then looking like the spring, hopefully the spring, definitely the spring, I'm gonna be going out, outside of New York on tour. You got to set things up in advance. I got a few months. And anyway, I'm hoping that this cleansing, this fasting, this healing is going to free up a lot of energy. I'll be able to do everything that I believe that I'm here for. So anyway, anabolic steroid, it's one of Dr. Jubb's formulas. It's made out of primarily pine and mesquite pollen. And it's so good. Holy. That tastes like that powdered candy from that you dip the stick in. I don't have any thing else to say about it. I don't know that I've felt the effects. Definitely feeling of well-being. Whew. Anyway, I'm sorry that my voice is like so monotone. I just have to remember my tonality. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay on because I just wanted to update you. Okay, so I'm day 2. You just saw my whole protocol. I'm drinking my own pee. I'm drinking coffee as of now and tea. I'm taking yohimbe and Jubb's anabolic steroid, and that's it. And that's it for the next 2 weeks. Today, oh God, the critters are calling. Energy levels, Kinnan, low. Flight school, yeah, thanks, Rick. Doyle says 4 months. We're gonna do an update next time he calls. He says 4 months he'll be out. I'm an inspiration, thanks. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Coming from you, that's a huge compliment. I was thinking today, I'll just be honest with you, because I'm open about everything and we're talking. I'll just talk for like 1 more minute or so. The critters or whatever was like, oh, just have some maple syrup. Just put some maple syrup in your coffee. Or the other one was just have a soup. Have the olive oil and vinegar, hot water, salt, nutritional yeast, and habanero powder soup. Because, there's barely any calories in there. But I'm like, oh man, why? I don't need it. If I can make it to tomorrow, I heard that it gets way easier. Day 4, after day 3. So here's to that. Any word from Jubb? I was supposed to text him on Sunday and I didn't. Let me explain how OCD I am. Because I've been doing Jubb's program since 2006, right? So it's been a transition. I didn't just go 100% right into life food. I did, from the standard American diet, I did home cooking. So that's number one. Home cooking is the first step. Number two, I went into whole food. Right? Then from whole food, wait, did I do home cooking first? I forgot. It's been a transition. But it's like junk food, and then vegetarian, and then vegan, and then Master Lukey brand, and then raw. And then so like the past 3 days when I actually ate, the last 3 days when I actually ate something, I think I did Master Lukey brand on day 3, like day 3, 2, 1, 0, starting the fast. Day 3, I think I did dino buns or something. Day 2 I did dino buns, or day 2 I did dino cheese maybe. And day 1 I did just like raw fruit and vegetables. I think I had a salad maybe. But you see how it's progressing, like health food, cooked food, raw food, and then juice. The last day I did juice, and then I did honey and maple syrup, and then the last day I incorporated also that hot soup that I just described, and then I didn't eat anything for 10 days. I had the maple syrup, the honey, and the soup. And then the last day I had the honey and the soup. And then I thought, let me just do one more day of soup before I call Dr. Jubb. And I'll call him on actual day 1 of the strict fast with only water, like no calories coming in. I don't think there's any calories in the anabolic steroid, even though it tastes great. I think it's negligible, if anything. So I was going to call him on Sunday. I didn't. And now I'm going to wait till next Sunday. I don't know if I should call him during the week. I feel like he's such a special occasion that he deserves a special day. And that's why I thought maybe Sunday. Akahi Ricardo and Breatharian Yogini have helped me in my fasting journeys also. All right. Let me screenshot that, and then when I get off, I'll look it up. So I hope I explained everything. I'm gonna end the video now. And let's see, 4 o'clock. Maybe I'll take a 20-minute nap and then change. I'm also gonna shave my cheeks just in case I see the person there that I want to see and I want to meet. They were there on a Tuesday a long time ago, like 3 months ago. Oof. Anyway, I'm just not, I wouldn't say I'm dead set on it, but I do want to go because my horoscope said from September to November I'm gonna meet my life partner. So I'm just kind of exploring all options. Thanks a lot, Rick. I will stream the news later. I'm not going to stream the gym because I'm going to the fitness gym. But stay tuned. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions about cleansing, if somebody's watching and you have questions about cleansing, you have questions about fasting, I can help you. Okay? I can help you with your menu. I can make your food. I can teach you how to make the food. I can ship your food, or you can get it fresh. I could turn you on to all the supplements. Not all the supplements, not that many, but I could turn you on to supplements. Supplements like this, supplements like the full spectrum probiotic, yada, yada, yada. Stay tuned.